Shock reverberated through the central Illinois towns of Washington and Gifford yesterday when FEMA turned down an appeal for federal disaster funds for local governments. The money would have helped those communities rebuild their city. So today, the state stepped in to help with $45 million. ABC News Channel 20's Kimberly Howard has the story from Washington.
As you can see behind me here, the community of Washington still bearing scars of those November tornadoes, but it looks like it's going to have to be state and not federal money that will get things here back to normal.
We're going to continue to move forward, rebuilding this great city of ours.
Huddled in front of a Washington neighborhood ravaged by a tornado last November, government officials announced the plan.
We're allocating $45 million from our accounts, both our capital accounts and our emergency accounts.
It's state money that's been used in the past to build roads, repair bridges, improve water systems. Now it will help communities like Washington recover. Governor Quinn says various agencies are involved.
The Department of Transportation, our Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity, our Department of Emergency Management Agency.
It was the Federal Emergency Management Agency that turned down Illinois' request for federal money.
And then they turned down our appeal. We really feel that the federal law that the FEMA follows needs fundamental reform and improvement.
Until then, if the devastation is not in the numbers, communities like Washington don't get cash.
It really is unfair to large states like Illinois and other large states as well that have big cities in them, but also many rural areas.
Despite the setback, Washington Mayor Gary Menier is thankful the state can pick up the slack.
And we won't have to cut corners and shortcut. And the other thing, we won't have to raise property tax or sales tax to make these ends meet. And that's important because our residents are suffering enough.
But the road to recovery is a long one, a journey that can only be successful as people continue to be strong even after dealing with so much.
This is really something that's going to be a significant undertaking going forward. It's not going to happen overnight.
Governor Quinn says he'll continue to push for a change in FEMA disaster criteria he says puts rural communities like this one at a disadvantage. In Washington, Kimberly Howard, ABC News Channel 20.
According to the state Secretary of Transportation, Washington alone will need more than $7.5 million of that state money. The rest of the funds will be divvied up between 8 other communities, including Douglas, Vermilion, and Champaign counties. Now, we have more information on our website. Just head over to WICS.com.